Okay. Are we on? Is this thing on? Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I just want to see something. Testing. Okay, cool. It sounds good. Alright, sorry. You heard background. I just want to double check that I'm okay. Turn my volume down. Alright. Boom. I just like to have this up. Go here, please. Alright, thank you. Okay, that was a little bit easier setup today. Watch, everything explodes now. Where am I? Oh, you're still doing that crap. Okay. So the thing that I had a problem with last time is giving me a problem again, and it shouldn't be giving me a problem because I fixed it last time. So why are you giving me a problem? Please hold again. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Boom. Please hold. I don't know why my chat keeps making me sign in every time. It's annoying. I thought I already did this. Okay, check my device. Yeah, that's me. It's not an unknown device. It's my personal laptop, goddammit. What the hell? Okay. Come on, you're almost there, buddy. You almost got it. Yeah, there we go. Hello? Hello? This thing on? Please work. Oh my god. Thank you. Jeez. I don't know why I have to do that every time. That's very annoying. Okay. But we're up and we're running and it's good. I think we're walking at a very slow pace. That's what's happening. Okay. Let me just readjust myself. I did. Okay. I'm going to be doing a little animation study. Fire animation study, actually. We'll see how it goes. It's gonna be really sketchy because my head kind of hurts. And we'll see how it goes. And I might not talk that much because my head hurts. But if somebody's here to talk, sounds good. I kind of like it, so I want to figure out like what style I want. I think I like that light pen actually. I wasn't going to do that, but I actually kind of like how that looked. Also, I'm gonna pull up a reference real quick, but this is like kind of what I'm going for. Actually, is this the... Let me see. want to look up Charmander's tail. Yeah, it's pretty... Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking up some references, which I probably should have done sooner, but I didn't, so deal with it. I think things are easy when I like jump in and I'm like, yeah, this will be easy. This will be simple. Yeah, okay, dude. Ooh. I don't know why you think that. Okay. Let's see. So this is the light pen, and I'm not sure if I want to use that. It is kind of cool, for sure. I mean, it's very cool. I feel like I can make like a very cool, like looking fire out of it. That's for sure. I also wonder if my music is loud enough. Because I was having a problem with my music, and this is all. I feel like it is. Oh, hey, Raging, what's up? How are you? I don't know what I'm deal with my slowness today, okay? Like, bear with me. I'm going extremely slow. I need to figure out what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, hi Luna! What's happening, you guys? What's up? Why are you ditching Matcha's stream? Oh, you're saying hi from Matcha's stream. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Oh my gosh, there's too many people watching me now. Now I'm nervous. I'm drawing Charmander. Well, I actually drew Charmander already, as you can see, and now he's in my iPad, and I'm gonna try and animate his little fire tail. And we'll see how it goes. I don't know. Matcha has me at gunpoint and he forced me to watch this. Please help. Why is he doing that? I didn't tell him. I didn't even actually tell him I was streaming tonight. So that's hilarious to me. I just posted on my story for the first time to advertise this, and because I don't advertise it, I just kind of do it because I kind of actually don't want people to watch me. Hey Sam, what's up? Hi, you guys are distracting me now. No, this is fine. This is very cool. Hello. Oh my gosh, what is my computer freaking out about? Okay, that's fine. You know, it's so funny. I finally said, hey, everybody, I'm streaming. And then my computer just like conked out on me, and we'll see if it lasts. I really don't know. I have no idea. I'm just gonna do my best. Subscribey has been given. Why, thank you. What's subscribey? Subscribe. Sorry, my head is hurting. And I can't think straight. Yes. Computer blows up live on camera, not clickbait. Yeah. Yeah, dead guy. I did make that joke. I was like, okay. Everything's running, everything looks good, and then computer explodes because that's my life. Oh, sorry about your head. This Char looks adorable though. Thank you, thank you. I know my head's been hurting when I get home for some reason this week, and after I come home from work, and I'm like, that's weird. Usually you hurt while I'm at work, and now it's been the reverse. Alright, I'm just trying to figure out like what general shape I want, and then I'm gonna do the animation layers over this. Computer realized it was Tuesday and didn't want to work anymore. Yeah, I mean, I realized this too on Monday. Tell Matcha that the dead is coming for him next time you see him. I will. I'm coming for him next time I see him. I didn't say that. Okay, there's too many layers now. I can't. Whoa, everybody. Whoa. I know, I just said what I said. It doesn't mean anything. Maybe I want to do fire that's like more... Because I was gonna like do the fire like more in the style of the show, but now I'm like, I think I'm just gonna do it however I want, that I think looks cool. And then we'll go from there. And I'm gonna confidently somehow animate some fire. Hope you know your boyfriend is going mental over pixels on a screen. I do know this. Also, this looks pretty good. Thanks. I am gonna hopefully have a finished product by the end of this. We'll see. It really does. Great art. Thanks, you guys. Wow, I really appreciate it. This is the first time. Is this the first time I drew? No, it can't be. No, it's not. I was gonna say this is the first time I drew a Pokemon. It's not. That's not true. Alright, somehow we're gonna animate fire. I think I'm gonna just go wing it and see if I can make it look decent. And then if I can't, then I'm gonna look at it some type of tutorial. But first I'm gonna try on my own if I can get it to work. It doesn't need to be perfect. It's just gonna be a fast little animation. Matcha is suffering in Celeste right now. Yeah. I bet. I wish I could have it on another screen, but I already have so many, I'd be way too overwhelmed. What software do you use? I'm using Procreate right now. And that's pretty much it. Even when I like make the animation. So the animation is like definitely just like 2D, but you can take out like the PNGs and then put them, like typically I would then put them into Premiere and make the animation from there after I drew it in Procreate. But Procreate has this feature where you can just like export it as a GIF, and I really actually like to do that because it measures out like kind of, you can change the speed and everything and how many frames you need. So that's what I prefer to do. And then when it doesn't work, Matcha yells at me and he's like, oh my gosh, just export each individual PNG. I know it's annoying. And I'm like, I know, but let me use the feature. I do animation and art too. Cool. I should actually, I don't know if are you on Instagram? I'll have to check it out. Abusive mouse, just kidding. You're not on Insta. Okay. Is your art on the Discord? Oh, I got YouTube. Okay, I'll try and find YouTube then. But yeah, hopefully I can get through some frames here and then show you guys like maybe the like I can show you how it, actually I'm gonna want to see how it's starting to look animation wise before I continue. But if you happen to see my last, I made another animation that was kind of similar to this style, and it was lightning, and I'm erasing by accident because I have a new Apple Pencil and I forgot that it can switch between eraser and pencil when I tap it. And it's really annoying. I mean, I like the feature, but I am not used to it. Man, this guy's way better than that rodent. Wait, did you know that there's an actual animation rig already in the Procreate app already? I just said already twice. My bad. I didn't even register that. Actual animation. No, wait, is that when you can... Sam, I think I know what you might be talking about, but you can see like the frames or lay out the frames, I think, in Procreate. Which I did once before, and then I was like, no, I just need to do what I'm doing right now with like, yeah, the frames, you can change the opacity of the onion layers and stuff. So yeah, I did it once, and then I just like, I don't know, I just did not set it up again. But what I have been wanting to look at is Procreate Dreams, which I downloaded when it came out. And then I was on my old iPad, and my old iPad was like, no, I can't function with this. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. And now I just got a new iPad, and I still have to actually try out Procreate Dreams on it. But I'm excited to try it because I kind of want to see if I can like annotate on top of my videos. Like, that's the main reason why I want to use it. But if I can't, I can't. We'll see. Alright, let me see if this looks like anything I would be remotely interested in. And if not, then I'll destroy it. And I don't know how this is going to look on stream because last time I did the animation, it looked really weird. Yeah, this is not going to work because, hold on, I have all this stuff on. Okay, that looks like I'm okay with that. Actually, like, it looks kind of cartoonish and sketchy, but I really actually am alright with that. I can dig that. That's fine. Your stream setup looked really similar to Matcha. What do you mean? Did he help you set this up? He helped me physically set it up, but he didn't help me, like, he didn't come up with any of, like, he didn't help me with the artistic pieces or anything like that. And I didn't actually want a chat at first up on the screen, and he convinced me to put the chat on the screen. That's like really the biggest thing. No, for real. He actually complimented me. He was like, oh wow, this is a good idea with the little journal, and like you have this oh, I don't think you saw this yet, but I do have this little screen to put on top of my iPad screen for when I'm like exporting stuff. And he was like, oh wow, that's such a good idea. And I was like, dude, I don't know, I just need to hide my privacy. Oh no, I don't mean it like that in a sarcastic what way. In a sarcastic way. That's okay. Thank you. Yeah. The like please hold thing. I wish, honestly, that'd be really cool if the please hold then had little music with it. That was like elevator music, you know what I mean? That would be funny. But yeah. Okay, so I'm actually okay with where that was going, so much so that, like, I am just gonna maybe keep going with that and, like, loop that fire and make it... I'm just gonna make it look more like fire. And then the hard part, after I first thought the hard part was gonna be the fire, but it's not, will be the light effect on Char. I mean, personally, if I were to somehow start streaming, I would make it like static on a TV. Ooh, that's a good idea. I do like that. I need to fix the little... I have like a little star frame that's actually around the iPad screen, and I need to fix the size of it, because for some reason my new iPad... Well, it makes sense. My new iPad is like a slightly different screen size, I guess. It's like so different. It's slight. So I have to readjust that. BRB, I gotta go make fun of Mouse. That's totally fine. I understand that. I need to go make fun of Mouse. Later. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna mess with the layers again because I can't remember what I did my last... What did I do my last stream? I used some... I changed this layer so I could have it be a little bit darker, and now I can't remember what I was doing or what I did use. But it would basically bring up the... Well, no, I don't really want to do that with his tail, do I? I'm just gonna make it a little bit darker. Back. That was fast. Tell him I said hi. I don't think this needs to change much. Maybe I'll leave it on overlay. And then I'm gonna mess with the... I'll come back to the fire. I want to start messing with the light effect on him. I'm debating on like coloring him in. I don't think I want to though. He's crashing out at me. What? Why? Ooh, would the light just be... Oh, now I'm not sure what I'm... I just realized I don't know what I'm thinking of in my head. Stop, pencil. Oh my god, my pencil keeps changing. Yeah, this wouldn't really... So if I keep with this color, flame... No, that's not what I want. Yeah, and it should be like more yellow. And it would be like this. Am I doing this? Okay. I'm just gonna fill them in a little bit more and then I'll add the details. The glow is so pretty. Thanks. I know, it once you add it in, it's just an airbrush, but it's like when you have context, it changes the whole thing, like what is actually happening here. And I guess I'll have to do something fun with his eyes. Ah! I'm gonna... Okay, so the last one I think I did as the most amount of glow that I want to do. And then I'll take it, I'll bring it back as I go through the animation. Unless, wait, I just realized, what the hell am I even doing? Maybe I should have it start where there's like his tail is like a low glow and then it grows. instead of just the flicker. I'm not sure. Yeah, put some yellow glint in his eyes. Yeah, for sure. Wait, now I'm reading backwards. Tum Tum, yeah. Yes, it's Tum Tum. Make sure to put some lighting on this Charmander's Tum Tum. Yeah, he needs some on his tum. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. He's bald. Alright, I'll take it out. I'll take it back when I... And then this is when I'm gonna have to clean up the edges, actually, because... Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna clean it up yet. I just want to... And the reason I'm not gonna clean it up yet is because I think I wanna... mess with this coloring more. Some more effects. Bald baby. Yeah, he is. Oh, by the way, I announced this on Machi's stream, but you should know too. I ain't single no more. Oh, Sam! Congrats. That's awesome. Thank you. Where did you... I don't want to ask very descriptive details. Sorry, I'm crinkling a bag because I want some chocolate. I want to ask questions, but I don't want to be too personal. Like, I'm, like, excited for you. And be like, oh, nice. Chocolate! Yeah. Chocolate. Okay, wait, no, I'm not cleaning this up yet because what I want to do is... I kind of want to smudge it up a little bit more. I don't know how much of this glow would be on his eyes. I'll just do a baseline and then we'll go back on his eyes. But we will clean this up. I promise. Look at his little arm. No, other way. Yeah, that's good. I think Matcha is on the edge of tears right now because of Celeste. Honestly, so I played it for like a little bit. I think I played it for like, I don't know, 30 minutes? I don't remember. And I like the puzzle aspect of it. Like when you look at a map and you go, oh my goodness, what's happening? Like, how am I supposed to do this? I really like that. But my brain just forgot the keys for some reason, like how to use the controls. And I mean, I only played it for like, what, 30 minutes, like I said. But my brain was like, how do I press these keys again? I don't even know. And that just gave me anxiety. And if I was like live streaming that and just brain dead from it, I would lose it. So is this Charmander in like a dark cave? Sure, yeah. Let's say he is. But yeah, I told the story in Matcha's stream, but I'll copy and paste it. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. I love this. Control plus C, Control plus V. Copy and paste. in Celeste. So I actually had... Alright, pause on my sketch now. I gotta read Sam's story. So I actually had told all his roomies first. One of them, he's known for a long time, and I said, I'm thinking about asking about today. And so I asked them if they thought it was a good idea. And one of them, sorry, in my storytelling voice, and one of them said, he's a bottom, so if you want to do it, you'll have to do it for him. Oh no, I'm so sorry if you can hear my dog barking. I don't know if you can or you can't. You probably could. But yeah, we were all done getting our prizes with the tickets. We won, and I said, hey, come here, acting like I was gonna show him something. I was still in view of the roommates, and I said to him, well, actually, first, I held both of his hands and said, look, you have the absolute right to say no, but will you go out with me? And he said, duh, yes. Nice. You know, respect. You're the one who asked. Respect that. Like, when I first was like interested in people, I was, you know, you're nervous. That's a very scary thing to do. Oh my goodness. But I definitely was of the mindset of just do it. You can't lose anything except, like, you can get rejected, but like, who cares? I mean, you'll care. You'll have to, you might need to grieve about it, but then you have the truth out there. Yeah, Bork Bark, I'm sorry. Hopefully she doesn't do that again, but she totally will. But yeah, we were at the mall yesterday, and I asked him out when we were at Dave & Buster's. Yes! Arcading, that's great. I love it. That's a good place. That's a good vibe. No, my hands were shaking and I look like a tomato. Because it's terrifying. That's really scary. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But respect, you got it. You did it. And you said yes. That's awesome. Look at that. That's kind of cool. You can see the shape of him in the shadow. Or whatever I'm trying to say. Alright, hold up. I want to blur this a little bit. This is what I'm going for. Yeah, that looks smooth. That looks smooth. Machi beat the level. It took him over an hour. Nice. Wait, he did. Hold up. Hold up. Whoa. Alright, I gotta clean this up. Although I like his little glow that's happening around him. So what I did last time was I brought this sketch up here, so that way you had the lines on top. But I don't really want that happening. Oh, let me do this. Mask. I don't want his tail to be shown, although that doesn't really bother me. It doesn't really bother me that much. BRB. Okay. Oh man, my tea is not gonna be warm it's not getting warm. No, it's not getting warm. It's sitting out and it's getting cold. That's what happens. Yo, I don't know if I want to clean this up. Okay, because of that, I will make another layer, and I'll do a layer where I'm cleaning up the edges, and then we'll see what that looks like at the end. Oh, what did I do before? Actually, I have a faster idea. This is what I did. I'm trying to recall what I had done beforehand. Actually, give me hard brush. And is this really what I want? I just need something that's like a good outliner. No, this is terrible. I know what I want. Give me this. Okay. Hold on, guys. I have both streams open. LOL, should I get you one of those mug rewarmer? Yeah. Wait. Is that the little platform thing? And you put it on there and it heats it up? It like keeps it warm, basically. It's like a little coaster, but it's heated. Because Matcha has one of those. His dad gave it to him. And... Yep, exactly, yeah. And I was like, yo, I want that. Like, I need that. Because I drink my hot liquids slowly. And I need them to be hot still. And he said it didn't really work that much. But then, so I was like, oh, okay, can I have it then? To try it. And then he was like, never mind, it works. And I was like, bro. So, yes, I want one of those. Even though I'd probably end up burning myself, honestly. Like, I would do that. And I need to stay in the lines with this one. I just realized I probably gotta stay in the lines. Alright, so I'm gonna make like a shape, a silhouette shape here. That way I can select his body faster when I need to clean stuff up, which you'll see soon. Tease. I know. He be doing that. I'm not gonna expose him, but like he'll like, he asked me to go do something a while ago, and then it was like for somebody else though. It was like another event, and then I was kind of surprised he asked me in general, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. And then he was like, oh, never mind. Because it's actually smaller than that. And I was like, oh, okay. So he likes to do that. No, he didn't mean to do that though. He just gets really excited, and then he's like, just kidding. I'm like, oh man. He doesn't do it that much. My best friend does the same thing, but like times 10, so it's okay. So then I want to select his body so I can... Wait, why am I getting confused? Yeah, that. Is it selected? Why aren't you selecting it? Select his soul, god damn it. Is it bad that I can see him doing something like that? He was actually, he was gonna stream Repo again this weekend, and then he was like, nah, but he asked me to play it. And then I asked my friend to join us, and then he was like, nah, I'm gonna play Celeste. And I was like, okay. Which is totally fine, but will you think a little bit beforehand, please? I know. I got excited too, and it's fine though. We're gonna play. Like, I've just been playing it with my friend. Oh no, what happened? He got a lump on his lump. Alright, I don't know why this isn't working the way I want it to, because I usually select this. And then I would have this and erase it while it's selected, but maybe it is selected and I can't tell what's happening. Nope, that's not what's happening. How did I do this before? I'm so confused. Oh yeah, so like, yeah, it looks like this. What did I just do? Is it working? I'm cracking up right now because I can't remember what I'm doing. That's not working. Oh, because it's reversed. Okay. How did I do this? Bro, I cannot remember how the hell I did this. Because then When that's selected, let me do something here real quick. I'm just gonna do a test run. Wait. And then select that. Okay. That's the wrong thing. Sorry, I'm just having like literally a technical difficulty of my brain right now. And trying to remember stuff. And then I'm like, is it me or is it like my thing is not working the way I recall? Yeah. Now do invert. No, not like that. Oh, good. Do the thing I told you to do, god damn it. I just got the notification on your new short, the survived one. Oh. Yeah, I think that's just a picture. I just posted a picture as a short because I was like, why not? Let me see what it was more like an experiment. Okay, this is not working the way I recall. And I'm not sure why. Alright, little fellow selected. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Alright. Is this working? Yes, thank you. Oh my god, I don't know what happened there. There, now it's like kind of cleaned up faster than I normally would. If I made my lines cleaner for him, that would have been perfect, but I didn't. There we go. I can't even tell you though what I did to make that work. Like, that's the hard part. I'm gonna have to figure it out again. Sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. And I can't always say why. I'm not a freaking expert. I'm just doing it. Clean this up, clean this up. Yeah, I'll have to clean up the lines. Well, the nice thing is that I'm doing that. Ah! I'm so sorry, I erased your fingies. It doesn't need to be perfect. And this is why it doesn't need to be perfect, because people are just gonna be scrolling through their Instagram real fast once I do post it. And they're not gonna notice these details unless they're another. Some people will actually notice these details, yes. But most probably won't. Oh, there we go. Char. I would do my Charmander impression, but my throat hurts and I don't want to do that right now. Okay, let's do something cool with his eyes. I like this yellow color. I was kind of just winging it, but... what if I did... Here, I'm just gonna fill in his eyes real quick and then maybe mess with my layers. Interesting. That's kind of scary. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh. I like the color dodge, maybe. It looks glowy. I might just turn it down a little bit. And then I want to try something. It's not really like a twinkling thing. That's not really what's happening. Oh, jeez. I just want to zoom in. Okay. I want to see what this looks like. It looks scary. That's what it looks like. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I don't hate that. Hold on. I don't hate that. Maybe I do. I don't know. I can't tell. I think it just needs to mix with... Oh my gosh. Yeah, maybe overlay, actually. I think I just want that, like, bit of glow around his eye. We'll stick with that for now. I think it's one of those things where I'm just staring at it, and the more I look at it, the more I'm like, oh, no, I don't like that. Okay, now I think, sorry, I had to erase something. Let me see what this, let me zoom out. Oh, he's looking like a little guy. I mean, he was always looking like a little guy, but... Huh. Let's see. Ah! His tail would be very... We need some more. Yeah. Huh. Maybe I don't like that. Is it unconventional that I eat on stream? I get that. Why do I kind of want fruit gummies? I haven't had them since I was a kid. Sam, I get the most random urges that are from being a child. I don't like a memory from being a kid, and I'm like, I was actually just telling Matcha this like the other day. I was like, I was craving Capri Sun. I don't know why. Honestly, it just feels like I'm hanging out with a friend, so I really like it. It's nice. Aw. Nice. That's great. I like that. I want this to be very chill. or else I'll be stressed. Yeah, I want like people to come on and be like, oh, I'm also doing art, or I'm doing something else, and just to be like here with me and like I can be in the background, that's fine, or just chatting or whatever. Yeah, I like that. Nice. Promoting my eating while I stream. It's really like, I ate my dinner I made the other day that I actually made with matcha. It like came out, it was really good, but it was really garlicky, and I just need this chocolate in my mouth right now after garlic. I'm eating dinner and then back to editing a video. Cool. Nice. What are you eating? May I ask? I think I'm gonna do some, maybe I'll blend in some white. And I want a different brush. Oh my gosh, he's bald. And now he's gonna have a mustache. Spaghetti with moot sauce. Yum. I actually wanted spaghetti earlier or last week randomly. I don't know why. Alright, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but we will see. I think that's very small. It's very, very small. Okay, a little bit bigger. Garlic is always so good, though. I should have put some in my meat sauce. Yeah, man. For sure. Yeah, I put garlic in the Italian food. Oh, I like the highlight on the claws. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh my gosh, my pencil. Oh my gosh! Ugh, pencil. Why are you new and have all these cool features that I'm not used to? Alright, I'm gonna have to blur this up too, I think. Just to blend it. Oh, I don't like how I lose it on the claws at that point, though. That might need to be a different layer, because I want the rest of it to blend more. The eraser, rude. The eraser is being rude, but it's just because I don't know how to use this pencil yet. Oh, it's always a good heart attack when your new boyfriend texts you saying, I fucked up really bad. Oh, God. Yay. Only, what, it's been, this happened yesterday, this relationship started, so it's only been one day. Not even. I hope he's just like that, Sam, and not. Matcha also does this thing where he starts talking, and then he'll say like something, it sounds like he's about to say something very, very serious, and then it's not, and he scares me. And he's like, I'm sorry, I need to stop doing that. And I'm like, please stop doing that, you're scaring me. Less than 24 hours ago, yeah. The drain snake broke while still in the drain, so now there's just a big chunk of plastic broke in the drain that I can't grab. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. That's what's wrong? Alright, cool. Wow, I actually am satisfied with this more than I thought I would be. He's very cute, though, so I think no matter what I do, He'll be adorable bald. I told him to get the tweezers, lol. Yeah, or like, how big is the piece of plastic though? Like, it's in too deep, just try the tweezers. Get like a really strong vacuum. Yeah, that's the right answer. That's what she said. You should say that for sure. Get a very strong vacuum and just like suck it out. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, I want to change his little fire. His flame. And I guess all of this would be behind all the fire. Yeah, that's good. So I had the general sketch down. Dun, dun, dun. Where is it? We're calling the maintenance people. That's the perks of living in a apartment or renting. I just told him he scared me really bad. Yeah, you should tell him that. They're like, you can't just open a conversation like that with me, dude. Like, that's just not right. Was this the color? I'm chilling with that. I might do a darker color. I don't know. It has to stay yellowy, I think, though, because that's the effect that I did on him, so. But I kind of want it to be a little bit more orange, if that makes sense. I like that. Yeah, I think that looks good. I think some oranges would be good, though. Yeah, I agree. Like, I don't know if I want, like, I guess the light effect on him to change at all or not. He apologized immediately. Wait, why are you laughing? Did I say something silly? Let me redo this. What am I using? What pen am I using? Okay, wait. I think I want the... Where is it? This thing. I think I want this instead. Yeah, that's good. Oop, I'm sorry, but yeah, right, my bad. LOL, I should have completed my thought before sending it. LOL, I'm laughing at what Andre said. That's funny. But yeah, Macho will do the same. Like, he'll come in and be like, I was thinking. And I'm like, oh my god, what is he thinking about? And he's like, do you think, like, we could go to the coffee shop tomorrow instead of whatever? I'm like, dude, don't do that to me. And he's like, I'm sorry. Okay, I like that as the outline, but do I wanna like fill it in with fill it in like this? Like, I don't know. Or just like lines. I'm not sure. Why do men do that? Do they not realize we overthink shit? Yeah, I guess they don't overthink like that. So then they just don't. I don't know. I really don't know. Whoa. Eraser! Stop. I guess not. Yeah, I mean, I remember when... Okay, listen, Eraser. I'm gonna F you up, eraser, okay? Yeah, they just have like, it's something I do kind of envy, is like the chill that guys will have. They're just living in their own world, and I'm like, damn, how do I be like that? I'll kill the eraser for you. I was gonna kill it, but then I was like, no, I probably need it. Although I don't really erase things, I just make a new layer. That's my vibe. Making new layers. Okay, I think I will have to like kind of color this in instead of making the lines. I don't like the lines as much. Yeah, I like it like more. I'm gonna redo this again, aren't I? Probably. I use the eraser way too much. Traditionally, I use my eraser. I try not to use my eraser as much anymore, but I would definitely say I would use my eraser a lot. And it's really annoying when I have like a crappy mechanical pencil, but that's just what I would use. And the eraser smears stuff, and I'm like, oh my god. So that promotes me not to use my eraser more. I do have nicer erasers, but when I'm on the go, that's what I got. I'm probably gonna redo this. Oh, I see what's happening. Man, this looks like it's... Schmears is a perfect way to describe it. It is, like, that's what it's doing. It's smearing it all over the place. I'm like, why is my eraser not clean? Like, I'll, like, rub it on my skin to clean it, and it's still smearing it everywhere. I'm like, dude, please. Enough of this. Alright, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. Or if I do like this, how his tail looks. It's kind of interesting. I don't like how the... Alright, here's what we do. I'll do another iteration. Because that's how I roll. And I also got my new iPad so I could have more layers. Do you have an Apple Watch? I do not have an Apple Watch. I have a Fitbit, but only because I got it for free. I thought about getting an Apple Watch, and then I stopped thinking about getting an Apple Watch. But I have everything else Apple except for my computer. Why do you ask, Sam? Why do you ask if I have an Apple Watch? This is not... Can you hear my pencil on when I'm... Like, can you hear that? Like, I'm curious if my mic is picking that up. So I wear mine every day, right? Yesterday when Andrea's roomies and I were at the mall, I walked over 10,000 steps, burned 1,300 calories, and climbed 14 flights of stairs. That is awesome. And yeah, Masha has a Apple Watch, and he'll be like, we walked this many steps and blah blah blah, and I'm like, that's really cool. And it's, so I use my Fitbit actually to track my sleep. That's what I wanted it for mainly, is to track my sleep. But then after a while I was like, okay, I think I get that I ideally would like to go to bed at like X time and wake up at Y time or whatever. And I don't know how much the Fitbit's helping me anymore. And it kind of gives you details about the sleep, but maybe not as much as I don't know how accurate it really is. I wish it could tell me, like, it does tell me like when I was in REM and stuff, but then at the end of it I'm like, I don't know. I just need to know that I need to go to bed at like freaking 9 or something. I don't know. And make sure I sleep. I use it a lot when maybe I was like out for the night and I'm like, okay, I really want to know how many hours of sleep I get tonight, and it's gonna be a small amount. I just want to know how well I do sleep. Otherwise I kind of stopped using it. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, after doing X amount of walking or something, like, I'll know how I feel after. Like, I just need to know how I feel after the thing. And based off of that, cool. Now I'll make sure I get 30 minutes of exercise in, because I feel better with 30 minutes of exercise. I don't need an hour of exercise or something. I don't know if that makes sense. And yes, very slightly we can hear it. That's awesome. I kind of want you to hear the pencil. I have a paper, like a matte screen cover for my iPad, so it's not, it's more realistic paper pencil. Okay, I think I like this better. Whoa. There it is, his will tell. I wish I could. Whoa. I'm using the eraser. I'm finally using the eraser. Ooh, is it like the paper-like thing? Yeah, it is. I think it is. I don't remember which brand it was. But yeah, it's exactly that. It's like paper. The paper-like, or whatever they call it. And I've only ever used these types of screen covers for my iPad. I love that. Yes, I can't use the iPad if it doesn't have this type of screen cover. Like, when it's just the gloss, I actually get angry. Like, I'm like, how am I supposed to use this? Like, I remember when I was going and looking at the iPads at the Apple store, and the guy was like, oh, I have to train myself how to write on this. And I was like, why? Like, shouldn't it be more, I don't know, user-friendly in that sense, and be able to be, if you're going to advertise it like this artist tool, and I have a pencil that works just like a pencil on paper, then why doesn't it feel like paper? So thank God that they sell these types of covers, because I don't think I would really use an iPad that much, or at least I wouldn't use it in this way. Okay, let's do the next iteration. Of the flame. Is that... Oh my god, I'm on the freaking eraser again, dude. Whoa, why does it look like that? Why does it look so different? Swirl. Oh, maybe because I thickened the thing. Ugh, I'm gonna have to erase. Which sucks. I don't like erasing the light pen. It gets all weird. It's like ice cream. Oh no, I've lost my flow. So I'm gonna do, I think what I'm gonna do is the flicker effect for the flame while it's large, and then I'll think about he needs that, the light effect is gonna have to have movement on him. Okay, maybe I'll have it like go in and out slightly, like smaller to larger slightly. And I'll see how that looks. And we'll see. I don't know. Let me turn this off. This is confusing me. Oh wait, but let me see real quick this little... I still don't know if I'm gonna like this style of his flame, but we'll see. Oof, okay. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. What do you think, Charmander? What do you think? I think I don't like this that much. Yeah, no, I don't like that. Undo, undo. Another version of the eraser. Undo. What does the other one look like again? How did I do that? I don't even know how I did that. Okay. Whew. Let's see. Oh my goodness. What time are we at? Damn. Char, you're taking around the amount of time I thought you would. It's okay. Okay, let's do one that's like smaller, I think. Start to flicker down. Bring us down. Okay. Oof. Redo. What am I doing? Does your brain ever just stop and it's like, I don't remember how to draw. I never did that my entire life. I don't know what you're talking about. I never did this before. Oh my goodness. Now let's add some like ridges to this. Why didn't I do that before? Okay. Okay. Build up the bottom now. How am I making this so it's like moving so much on his tail? How did I do that? Like I feel like the base keeps moving. But maybe it's okay. I like how every time I draw this it turns out different. Let's see. Okay, I have that around the same spot. Okay. Let me see what this starts to look like, even just with 3 views. Oh, Charmander. Whoa, how did I do that? What is that? I didn't even mean to do that. Okay. Let's just do a quick... Yeah, I'm chilling. That... I can deal with that. Okay, sorry, I haven't been chatting. That's okay, Sam. I haven't been chatting. I'm like hyper focused on whatever I'm doing right now. I have to actually check to see if... I have to check something real quick on my phone. Let's see. Rite Aid. Rite Aid is texting me. You know, no matter what I do, no matter how much I say, keep me updated. My parents refuse to update me. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Bandito got himself caught in my wires by my desk. Of course he did. Of course he did. Isn't that what cats are supposed to do? Get caught in wires? They be doing that. Because of course, oh, exactly. My friend's cat doesn't know he has a tail. And it just hooks onto things. He'll like walk by and just like hook to stuff. He knocked my phone down once. I was watching him for them when they were on vacation, and that was fun. I was like, dude, come on. Like totally hooked onto the cord, and the phone just went flying, and I was like, my dude, please. But he'll never know. He'll never learn. I'm actually surprised mine isn't up here meowing in my face. I'm gonna add some little accents to the... there we go. So these will like kind of float up. When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences? Yeah. I don't know if they will. I don't think it's possible. Is this the small guy? Okay, yeah. I don't think it's possible. My dog is pretty decently trained, and she just will randomly be like, I know I can jump up on the counter and eat food. I'm gonna do it anyway. Like, I'm gonna do it. I know it's bad. I don't care. Screw you. Like, and honestly, respect. Like, that's how smart you are. You don't even care. Like, okay, fine. But now I'm gonna really make sure you can't get food on the counter and you're going in your cage or whatever. Okay. So, I like this loop of fire for now. I think that works. Now, I need to have the effect of Char. Or the light effect on Char to be moving. Okay, is that what I did last time? Alright, hold up. I need to put it on please hold for now because I want to see. I need to check an old piece of work. And I don't want to, like, expose myself with all my other work on here. Or I could, and you could see all my other work. But I need to check my... What did I have it on? I had it on overlay. Okay. Okay, so I did have it on overlay. Got it. I mean, I like my privacy, so I understand yours. Yes. I have, like, it's just my Procreate, the rest of my Procreate stuff, but it's so funny. I streamed last week. I did a live stream and I did pixel art, and it's actually for Matcha. It's for his birthday, and I told him not to watch the stream last week. And last week I was like, don't watch it. Okay, and I can't tell you why, just don't watch it. And he's like, okay, but I have to finish that piece actually, and I might do it live. I don't know yet, because I'm kind of getting anxious. I really need to finish it. Hey, I mean, still, yeah. I mean, it could be like a library tour of my Procreate, which is kind of a mess. It's always been a mess. Like, if you saw the library of it, you'd be like, what is happening? Okay, so this is actually overlay on the other one, but for some reason this looks better. Oh yeah, let's bring that up. It's so funny how that changes per project there. Oh yeah, look at that. I really actually like how that looks. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Should I go tell him to not watch it? No, it's he knows not to watch it. He knows not to watch it. I said don't watch what I was doing last week. I said I can't tell you why, just don't. At least not yet. And he was like, okay. He doesn't really talk like that. Okay. I'd like to get this light effect done and then be done with this for tonight at least. But how will this change? Like, so that's scene 1. Then we have scene 2. Sorry. You don't need to apologize. He'll just be like, okay, I already know that that I wasn't supposed to see this. I'd be like, why are you telling me something I know already? Just like to keep telling him, don't watch it, don't watch it. I hope he likes it. Bandito walked across the keyboard. Yeah, Bandito wrote all the last couple chats. Sam, did I tell you? I think we already had this conversation. But I know why Bandito is named Bandito. But my old cat was named Bandit, so I think that's funny. He had nothing to do with 21 Pilots, but it was my mom's. He was like my mom's first cat, kinda. Like, was he her first cat ever? I don't know. But he was like, you know, old family cat. I had to drink water. I need a hydrate button. Okay. So that's that first layer. They'll probably have to get merged somehow. Actually, I will have to export these as JPEGs. Okay. I think what I'll do is duplicate this and then alter it a bit. Yes, Bandito is named after 21 Pilots, but that's ironic with your old cat. Yeah, I know. Well, my mom named him Bandit because they didn't know what to name him while he was a kitten for a while, and then he stole a entire stick of butter, like ate the whole stick of butter, and they named him Bandit because of that, because he stole the butter. He was a butter cat. And he was crazy. He like attacked people and stuff. It was really funny. He would sit out and people would come over and visit and be like, oh, look at, a cat. And then he would attack them. Like, he was just like bad at them and stuff, but he did not care. Okay, let's do this. And now Titan is but a dog. He is. I don't know. I actually don't know why he calls him that. Like, I don't think he does anything with butter. Titan is just tightening all the time. He's just tightening around. He's crazy. Alright, I don't know how the light would change as much. But I will try my best. Whoa, that's not working. Make that a little bit bigger. Oof, that's a lot. I don't like that. He is bald. Oh my gosh. Titan be doing Titan things. Yes. Yes. That's what I say about my dog. My dog's name is Blue, and I call her Bumble. And I say she's bumbling. She's bumbling around. She's doing bumble things. I just realized Charmander's giving, like, I was zoomed super in with my eyes, and I was like, oh my gosh, Charmander is lighting the torch like he's a bandito. Oh my gosh. He's the torchbearer, yes. Sam, did you hear about this movie that they're like planning on making based on the lore? Yes. I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. Like, I was really excited at first. Like, I was pretty excited, and then I heard like who might be starring in it and stuff, and I was just like, I don't know. I just hope they do a good job. That's all. I don't want it to turn into, I don't know. I don't know really what I'm thinking, but I just remember who the person I saw like talking about it was just like kind of annoying about it, and I was like, oh god. But I hope they do a good job. That'll be really great, and I would love to like work on that movie somehow. That'd be really cool. They've done an amazing job thus far. That's good. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how they give the story. And tell the story. To also, like, I think it will be interesting how the story will be told to people who aren't necessarily fans, like who don't listen to their music and just are gonna go watch the movie. Maybe they're gonna go with their kid, or they're gonna go with their, like, with anybody, right, that they know who's like, oh, go see this movie with me, right? How will they interpret it? I don't know why I think of like The Last of Us, because I played the game, and when the show came out, I was like, I watched it with my parents. I was like, you guys have to watch this show, and they really, really liked it. And it's like, to me, I feel like that's when you have like a really good story, when you can watch it in other formats and not really know anything else about it and still enjoy it. Right, it's gonna be so disorienting. Yeah, like, it's pretty, like, when you think about the storyline, I mean, I don't even really understand the lore entirely. Like, I wouldn't consider myself very deep into it, especially because I like to listen to music without really knowing. I like to listen to music off the bat without really knowing what it's about, and like come up with my own interpretation of it. And that's always what I did with their stuff. You might have guessed, but I am so deep in the lore. Yeah. I have a suspicion. I do. I really appreciate that they do it. I like my thought process of it as is. Like, I don't really want any more. I like the general meanings that they give in their music. For me, that's enough. I'm impacted there. Oh, I just need like a little my gosh, what's in my nose? Okay, there's like a bug. Well, good thing is with the lore, it's up to your interpretation too. Yeah, I like that about them. Salo Felina. The phrase has its own meaning, with Salo meaning to enable in Somali, and Felina being a name that means your name of Felina has made you happiest when you're expressing in some creative artistic way, not conforming to strict routine. Therefore, Salo Felina means to enable expressive creations. I like when they talk. Like, if you see, like, I really like their perspective. I think it's really interesting the kind of people they attract too. And like, if you ever go to their concerts, everybody's just really down to earth for the most part and kind, and like, they get what you're saying here. Like, they get what they're trying to express. Yes. And so when I first listened to oh my gosh, Oldie Station, I just listened to it, right? Like, I've listened to most of their stuff, I just listened to it, not really knowing the meaning. And then I was like crying listening to it, and I'm like, why am I so impacted by this song? Like, I don't understand. And then I found out later that they wrote that song for their fans, and I just thought that was really cool how I was impacted regardless of being told what the thing was. Like, I just felt it in the music and like what it was about, regardless of that. So that was really cool for me, and I think further expresses like what they're doing and what they're able to do with their music. All right, this is going to be scene 3. And there's so much diversity in ages, backgrounds. Yes, I really like that. Oldie Station always makes me cry. Oh, I can't. I love it though. It's really good. And it's really funny too, because I usually don't like Trench. For perspective, Trench was like my favorite album. I might say Clancy might be my favorite now, but I like the darker type of vibe from them. So the fact that I really, really like Oldie Station is so funny to me. Okay, I think that'll be good because the flame goes down a little bit. And let me add more to his bald. And I think I want his eyes to change a little bit. I want to get when darkness rolls on you, push on through, tattooed. Oh, I like that. I like that. The one that got me was oh no, I can't remember now. The line that got me was you don't mind waiting, like at the, what is it, when the light is red, you don't mind waiting. Oh my god, why can't I remember my freaking favorite song line? You don't quite mind how long red lights are taken. Yep, exactly. That's it. That one. It was like at a moment too when I was listening to this song, I was like just getting over being frustrated with how slow life is going. And I was like, yeah, you're right. That whole album, that whole Clancy album, I just was like, holy crap, this has been my life for the past, it describes my life in a weird way for like the past several years. When that came out, I was like, this is kind of freaky. What made me fully cry during the first listen was you're in the crowd at her first dance recital. Yeah, everybody, like, what did he do? He did a show and was singing one of his shows when he was singing it, and his daughter was there. Yeah, that one gets... They do really good. They really know how to write lyrics. Alright, and then I'll blur this again. I wonder how this is gonna look once I animate it. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to see like a... I normally try to see like a little preview in the iPad, but this one I might not be able to do. He's got a milk mustache. No, that was so sweet. I bawled the feels. Yeah. The first concert I ever went of theirs, I was in the pit. And I am not that kind of person that wants to be in the pit, but I was in the pit for theirs, and I would only, if I was ever going to be in the pit, it would only be for their concerts. Like, that's the only place I actually feel, like, safe in. It was still, don't get me wrong, I don't want to do that again, but, like, oh no, sorry, I didn't mean to put that on. But yeah, I don't want to be in the pit again. That was one time and we're good. It's squishy hot and you can't sit down in the pit. No, and the weird thing is you're so crammed in that everybody's body kind of holds you up. It's very strange. Like, even if you wanted to fall over, you couldn't. My dad and I went to the stairs outside the venue afterwards, and we sat down for like 15 minutes or so. We were so dead. Yeah, we what did we, I think we got picked up right afterwards. I don't even remember that one that much. Like, I did go to Clancy tour, so that's more fresh in my memory, and I was not in the pit, thank God. But I went to see Trench. I went during the Bandito tour. That was when I was in the pit. And I don't remember. I just remember laying on the floor in my friend's apartment afterwards, like, so dead. Yeah, I was like, I can't believe my body did this. But it's all that adrenaline. It's just so good. Okay, so his tail's flickering. We have 3 scenes, so it will do an animation, but I think I want to do something with his eyes, like they also move. And I'm trying to decide how I want to do that. And then I think I'm going to wrap up. I went to see Trench. I was one of the people holding Josh and his drums. Oh my gosh, I screeched, Josh, I love you, and he winked at me. My dad just laughed and shook his head when I got all blushy and squealy. I'm never forgetting Josh winking at me and touching my hand. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh. That's definitely a once in a lifetime little experience. That's really cool. And you got to hold the drum. That's cool. That was a really cool I love their shows and like how they include the audience. It's so interactive and amazing. But no, when my dad and I saw Clancy, we got seat tickets. Yeah, that's good. I was just so excited to experience the show from like a distance, to see the whole thing and the lights and everything. Like, yeah, it was definitely experience being in the pit, but I'm a lighting designer, so like I'm like, I want to see the light show. I want to see it from further back a bit and see like everything that they're trying to put in here. Closest seat tickets we could get right by the stage on the left. Awesome. Yeah, we were further back. Oh, we weren't like the furthest away, but we were pretty far back, but I was satisfied. And we were like in the center, so I could see everything, like almost picture perfect of like center for far back, could see everything. Next time I go, I'll definitely, like, I think that's part of the experience for me, is to like do a different seating position each time. How do I want his eyes to change? Maybe they're just different, slightly different positioning. I'm jelly of the pit people for Clancy, though. They got to be so close. That they did. They really did. Like, that was really cool what they did this Clancy tour. Okay, I think his eyes will just slightly move. We'll see how it goes. Although I do appreciate the seats for real, yeah. Yeah, when you gotta like, it's really nice when you get to sit down during the show. There was still like a lot of standing moments for sure, but to have that seat, I get freaked out with how steep, because like you're in a stadium most of the time, and it's like the steepness of the seats, seriously, like that freaks me out. But I mean, we were alive. We survived. Okay, I think what I'll need to do is export each JPEG, and then we'll see how the animation goes in Premiere for the most part. And then the only other effect I think I wanted to do, if anything, was like have it be dim and then get a lot bigger. But I think I'm gonna just start with the basic flicker and see how that goes, because I am planning on doing like a process reel of like his whole sketch and everything, so I think it'll be good enough for the reel I have in mind. I can't imagine the fight that went on for Josh's jersey during Lavish, though. That's a good point. Oh my gosh. I can't remember. At the show I was at, I think I saw him throw it in, but I don't know if I saw somebody get it like that immediately. I don't remember. Okay. I think I'm satisfied enough. And I'll export the views. I thought I was gonna do something else beforehand, but I don't remember what it was. And I think it's fine for now. And I'm satisfied I did like longer than I thought I was going to be honest. I don't know if I want to put a timer on my stream or not. I don't know yet. Anyway, thank you for joining me, Sam. I had fun. I hope you enjoyed watching Char. Char! He's so cute. And keep an eye out for the animation. I don't know if I'll get to it this week. I hope I will. It'll be very simple, but I'm mostly going to focus on the process bit of it. And yeah, if I don't get to it, I may or may not stream again if I can and try and maybe finish Matcha's present. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I kind of have to play it by ear because of my 9 to 5, unfortunately. It's been a good one. Thank you, Noelle. I definitely will keep an eye out. Yay. Thank you, Sam. Thank you for joining me. Okay, I am gonna sign off then. I hope you have a good night. Bye.